Yo, what is good, y'all? Hold up, wait a minute. Let me not be on this guy. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I have no idea where this guy is going. This is actually my first just time playing this game at all. And for those who don't know, we're playing PalWorld. Yeah. So that's a thing. But first, let's get the pleasantries out the way. It's your boy, ThaniaBear, a.k.a. Natty, a.k.a. That Nigga. And we are back at it again, doing another Let's Play. This time, we're kind of testing the waters here on PalWorld. It's part of the Xbox PC Game Pass, and, decided to see what the vibe is. Alright, let's see. Global PAL box. I have no idea what that is. Survival guide. I have no idea what any of this is, actually. Alright, start game. World select. Create new world. Palpagos Islands. Sure. Multiplayer. On. Check the invite code for this world on the options screen after starting the game. When playing co-op, the host's performance may drop as more guests join. As such, play will be smoother with a host who has higher spec computer. Fair. Difficulty normal. Well, what is normal difficulty? Let's look at this. For survival game regulars who want to take on the challenge of survival on Palpagos Island, standard game balance upon death, all equipment and material items are dropped on spot. Okay, what's hard? For survival game veterans, face off against an onslaught of ferocious wild pals and the unforgiving elements of Palpagos Island. Pals are hard to catch and you gain less XP, and gathering resources and incubating eggs takes longer. The player takes more damage and deals less damage. Upon death, all items are dropped on spot. Okay, there's hardcore. For those looking for an extreme challenge, this mode offers the ultimate thrill. Both you and your pals are done for if you fall. No room for mistakes. Pals with 0 HP are lost forever. No revival possible. Players who die cannot come back. And then customize the difficulty setting, which the custom settings are XP rate is either that or less. Interesting. Wow, you can really kind of have fun here. Okay, autosave intervals, 1 minute. Nighttime speed, daytime speed. Wow, you can really... Okay. You can really do some damage here. Enable predator pals, enable raid events. Yeah, I think I might be in over my heads with this. Holy shit. Okay, if we didn't... We're just gonna do normal then. Normal seems fair enough. Normal seems like, hey, dude's got a nice head of the, tax on his shoulders or something. I don't know. Like, I feel like I wouldn't be doing the wrong thing. Kind of wild though. Kind of wild. Alright. We're just gonna kind of see what happens. I'm not particularly expecting anything out of this episode, but we're just gonna see. If we like it, we like it. Y'all leave a comment, like, subscribe if you really fuck with it. And if you don't, I mean, hey, we just kind of move on to the next thing. Or, knowing me at this point, if I haven't already, we might want to finish that Final Fantasy Let's Play. But, we'll get back to it when we get back to it. And once again, I'm assuming I haven't put all of it out yet. Who knows? Maybe it's all out now and this ages poorly. You'll definitely know when I recorded this around the time I did anyway. But, alas, let's go set up the world. It's a normal world with multiplayer, crossplay. Sure. We're definitely changing our name. What? Yeah. Alright, so let's see. First of all, the fact that we're starting off with a girl is pretty impressive already, because usually I'd probably just pick a baddie and just kind of rock with it, but actually... Do I go degen or nah? Because I can go degen. No, we're not going to do it. Alright, so here's the vibe. We're going to... Okay, I'm not that black. I'm like around here. Okay. Awesome. And then face. Torso size. We're gonna kind of go like right there. Arm size, a little swole. Leg size, thick. Hey, yo. That's kind of wild. Now, we didn't skip leg day, but, you know, we're kind of working with something. All right, let's see. We're gonna go for green. Now we're gonna go for blue, actually. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, hair. Not mad at the hair, but let's see. Let's see what this does. No. No. Not mad at this. That was pretty cool. What about this? Kind of fucking with this too. Not fucking with that. Not mad at this. We can also do kind of like a Xehanort sort of situation. Actually, well, would I rock the... Let's see what we got. Voices. Having voice one but looking like this is insane. Hold on. Yeah, we'll start. We'll go with that. We won't go too crazy. All right. PalWorld. The craziness begins. They're like, oh my gosh, the master is awoken. All right, let's get this. Ugh. The towers are the key. The tree holds the truth. What does that even mean, my nigga? What does that mean, dude? What does that mean? That can mean a lot of things. All right, open the options menu with escape. Okay, so this is our options menu. Which this is the invite code. Dope. Now you know how to get on the server. You have 1 out of 4. You can have a guild. I have my own unnamed guild. Change guild name. Let's see. There's a couple names we can go with. Barstow. Actually, fuck. Hold on. What? The Barstow Bears. Let's go, baby. The Barstow Bears. Palpedia. Okay, so we already seen a lamb-lail, a cativa, and a chickapee. All right. So far, we've encountered them. We haven't registered them, but we've encountered them. We got a primitive workbench for producing simple items. Pals with handiwork suitable help speed up production. Stone axe, which is stone and some wood. We have a pickaxe for mining made from stone. The efficiency is questionable. Okay, cool. And we have a handheld torch. Lights up dark areas and keeps you warm. Can also be used for close range combat in a pinch. Crafts handheld torch at primitive workbench. Okay, so we're definitely going to need a lot of wood. Structures. Pal dressing facility. Give your pals a new look. Skins obtained inside an outside game can be applied here. A palladium fragment. What the fuck I found that. Stone. Okay, so our goal is to acquire wood first, it would seem. Oh, this sensitivity is atrocious. What? Ain't no way. Oh, I hope I don't need the sensitivity to be like crazy. Alright, I see. B, build insufficient materials. And then PAL, okay. So these are only two things we can do right now, okay. Okay, so that's like punching is that. And then you can aim kind of with that. Okay. Picked up Castaway Journal. You found a new note on adventure. Check your journals for options. Okay. Alright, we got frag grenades, some gold coins, and some copper keys. Kind of wild that I got some grenades in a Pokemon style game, but cool. Kind of want to go through this all right here. Okay, we take fall damage, but it's not too bad. Also, I really want to adjust that like sensitivity. Let's see, options, game settings, mouse sensitivity. Yeah, let's get that's like 3, eh? Aim sensitivity will slightly bring that up to like 2. Wow, dang, did I apply those settings? I don't think I did. Yeah, like 3, like to 2. Alright, that's a lot better. Alright, let's get this chest. We got some arrows, another copper key, and some gold, whatever that may mean. Anything back here worthy of note? Okay, no, yeah, nothing there. And then let's see, what would happen if we just beat the shit out of this tree? Let's go, we get some wood, okay. Just gonna keep on beating the shit out of this tree. So we run out of thing. Alright, not enough stamina. Okay, so open the option menu with escape and check survival guide. Let's check in survival guide. Controls, keyboard, game objective. Alright, let's look at here. Game objective. Uncover the secrets of this mysterious land while taking on the unknown forces who stand in your way. Defeat the bosses that lay claim to each region's tower as you uncover the truth behind the origin of PALs. Quite formidable bases. Try to capture the strongest PAL possible or breed it yourself. Embark on a unique adventure with your PALs in this new world. Okay. What should I do first? First, pick up fallen branches and pebbles to gather wood and stone, which kind of already started doing. Ayo! That lets you know what time of day it is. Anyway, first pick up fallen branches and pebbles to gather wood and stone. You can also collect wood and stone by punching big trees and rocks with your bare hands. Okay, so build a... which we literally just did, by the way. Build a workbench and craft an axe and a pickaxe to gather resources more efficiently. Once you've gathered enough materials, choose a location for your base and build a PAL box. Once you place a PAL box, that area becomes your base. As your levels increases, make weapons in a PAL sphere, then start capturing wild PALs by weakening them first. PALs can be combat allies if taken with you or provide labor if placed in your base. Nighttime can be dangerous. Prepare for your first night by making a campfire, a torch, and a bed. Okay. PALs. PALs are enigmatic creatures that inhabit this region. By capturing one with a sphere, you can make it your companions. Your PALs can be released from the sphere by pressing E. You can only carry up to 5 PALs at a time. If you capture more, they'll be automatically sent to the PAL box. You can retrieve them by building a PAL box if you don't have one. Okay. At the bottom left, your PALs, your health, and your hunger are displayed. The current temperature is also shown. Extreme temperatures can hurt you. At the bottom right, you will see equipped sphere and weapon along with the remaining ammo. Okay. Then getting items, pressing F, it's pretty straightforward. Building, pressing B, build construction, start building. Select your desired construction location for the menu. Start building, holding F. If there's pals in your party at your base, they'll help you with construction. Crafting, you can craft items by building workbenches and other related facilities and interacting with them. Unlocking new recipes by using technology points or building different crafting facilities. You'll be able to craft new items. Technology, by using technology points from the technology tab in the menu, you can unlock new buildings and items, recipes. You can earn technology points by leveling up, as well as other means such as the Great Eagle statues. Cool. Ancient technology. When you defeat powerful bosses, you may obtain ancient technology points. You can spend them to unlock objects that use ancient technology. Ancient technology represents advanced knowledge from a lost civilization, often with impressive and unique effects. And then level up. We got you and your pals will level up when you earn enough XP. You can obtain EXP by defeating or capturing pals. Additionally, you can earn XP based on the amount of work during building and crafting. If a pal's level is higher than yours, you won't be able to handle it well, and its performance will drop to the same level as the player. This performance drop is also known as level sync. Cute. Player status enhancement. You can distribute status points from the inventory tab, on the menu to increase your character stats. Level up your character to get status points. Okay. And then the base, you just got to get a PAL box. Building a PAL box will make the surrounding area your base. Interacting with the PAL box allows you to summon PALs to your base. They'll perform tasks according to their work suitability. By building structures within the base, you can have PALs work for you. Be careful, as PALs in the base are exposed to threats from enemies. Okay. That's base, PAL box. The area on a PAL box becomes the territory of your guild's base, and any structures built inside it belongs to your guild. Clearing missions obtained by interacting with the PAL box will grow the guild's base and increase the number of PALs you can summon in the base. If you keep PALs in the PAL box, they will rest and recover. They will continue to recover even if they are in a near-death state. The PAL box has a fast travel function which can be used to warp to the Great Eagle statues you've unlocked during your adventures. Fast travel cannot be used if it's disabled in the world settings. Fair enough. Let's see here. Okay, capturing pals. Press Q to throw a pal sphere at a pal to try and capture it. Reduce a pal's HP inflicted with a status effect. Okay, typical Pokemon shit. Nothing really crazy there. Pals in party. You can have up to 5 at a time. The team of your 5 pals calls your party. You can check up on their health. Okay. Sanity. This is interesting. So sanity. When pals do work at base, their sanity drops. And as their sanity drops, they'll slack off or maybe even get sick. Fair. If a pal's hunger level is low, their sanity will drop more easily. Feed pals quality food or let them rest in a hot spring to recover their sanity. Hey, let me tell you, a hot spring will do just about everything to recover one's sanity. So that's valid. That's incredibly valid. Okay, so now we got partner skills. All right, these are unique abilities that each PAL species possesses. Some PALs have partner skills that allow them to shoot guns or to have players ride them. Some PALs require PAL gear, which can be made at the PAL workbench to unlock them. Okay. Cool. All right, Palpedia, you can unlock from the menu. That's kind of like your Pokedex. You'll earn bonus XP when you capture a new species. Bonus XP is given for the first 12 times you capture a PAL of the same species. Interesting. So capturing things 12 times is seemingly worth it. Okay. By approaching other players, you can request to join their guild. The guild tab in the menu displays information about your guild and its members. Players within the same guild share a base and their working pals. Okay. For those watching this video, go to the description of this video and join my Discord. I will more than likely, before the taping of these Let's Plays, because I'm not going to stream them now. So for now on, if I'm streaming something, sure, that'll probably go on the ThaniaBear's Plays channel, but if I'm not streaming it, and it's a game I'm recording, it's 9 times out of 10 just going to be like this, to where I probably won't announce it unless it's in the Discord server. So get on there to be in the know. Also, too, if you like One Piece, I put the latest One Piece chapters, at least the ones I read, because I read them from a certain location that I cannot disclose, but everybody knows. TCB gang, if you know. Anyway, back to this. Guild, map. Yeah, press M for open map. Great Eagle statues. These are pretty much our traveling fast points. Saw the radial menu. When night falls, surrounding becomes dark, temperature drops, and dangerous pals will appear. Build beds at a safe location, sleep till morning, or stay warm around a campfire. Yeah, sounds dangerous. Tower bosses. Each region has a tower, and within that tower resides the leader of the organization that rules the area. These leaders usually are regarded as pal tamers from outside the island as enemies, and will challenge you immediately if you enter the tower. Tower bosses have a time limit. If you can't defeat the enemy within the given time, you lose. You can attempt tower battles as many times as you like, provided no one else is currently doing so. Okay. Crime. If you attack friendly NPCs on the island, you will be reported and become a criminal. You'll also be branded a criminal for sneaking into areas around the island where trespassing is forbidden. Be warned, if someone sees you commit a crime, the Palpagos Island Defense Force will come after you. Okay. Interesting. Okay, equipment durability, that kind of sucks, but item rot. Certain items like food will rot with time, eventually vanish when they spoil. Storing items in a cooler refrigerator can prevent rotting. Damn. Alright, so this is really a survival. Alright, so we have the trifecta, which water beats fire, and fire beats grass, grass beats ground, ground beats electric, and electric beats water. But fire also beats ice, ice beats dragon, dragon beats dark, and dark beats neutral. Okay. That'll take a bit to know, but we'll figure it out. All right, we got pal eggs. While exploring the world, you may come across pal eggs. These can be incubated in an egg incubator. An appropriate temperature for the egg helps speed up. All right, breeding. Assign a male and a female pal to a breeding farm and place a cake with them. Later, you may find a pal egg. Some combination of pals can give birth to special pal eggs. Of course. Pal essence condenser. Pals have a high rank value, with higher ranks include higher abilities. Higher ranks can enhance partner scale. In each... Okay. Cool. A limfunk effigy can sometimes be found around the world. You can offer these to the Statue of Power to improve your capture power. Okay. Alright, then Pal Souls can sometimes be found in treasure chests. You can offer them to a Statue of Power to enhance stats. Pal subspecies. Some pals have been known to adapt to their environment, deviating from the species to become a subspecies. Subspecies have a different type from the original with slightly higher stats. Certain breeding combinations may also result in a subspecies. They have their own entry. Okay, Lucky Pals, which I'm assuming that's the shiny version of shinies. Predator pals are fearsome pals that can be found in the field. They're characterized by the large size, extreme aggression, and red dark aura. Due to this dark aura, they cannot be captured with the sphere. Make sure to prepare adequately before challenging them. Duly noted. When a player dies, they drop their held items and party pals on the spot. You can retrieve them by returning to the location. If your death after respawn, a pillar of light will appear here so you can access it. The penalty can be changed or removed from a world setting. Alright, and then we have Arena, and then Global Pal Box. This facility lets players save the genetic data of pals stored in the Pal Box and reconstruct them from that data. However, more than one pal with the same genetic data cannot exist in the same world. Saved genetic data can also be transferred to other worlds. Got it. So, Global Pal Box is kind of like these are the guys I play with for show. Duly noted. That's a lot. Alright, now we gotta open build menu and select primitive workbench and set build location. But first, let's keep on punching the shit out of these trees. And I'm glad that they like auto pick up the items. No, keep on beating up this tree, yo. Way forward, 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 way forward. And we're back at it again, beating the shit out of this tree. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Beat it up, beat it up. Beating up the tree, my guy. I'm beating up that tree. Beating up this tree, my guy. Honestly, it keeps on feeding. Way forward. Continue to beat up the tree. Let's go. Bro, the gift that gives on giving, bro. Alright, come on, come on. I feel like we're almost... How strong is this guy? Let's give it some good wood, though. We're just going to kind of just farm this out. Let's go, come on. Let's go for like 2 more rounds, and then I feel like we'll have enough wood. Couldn't even last long enough, me boy. Alright, give it a second, give it a second, give it a second, give it a second. And back at it again. Boom, boom, boom. Can't play with that boy. Can't play with that boy. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Boom. All right. Got a good amount of that. Oh, pick up some stone. Got that boy. All right. Let's keep on going. It's a great eagle statue all the way at the top of here, so we're going to figure this out. Let's see here. Okay. I guess it doesn't seem to... Yeah, no one really fight that. Alright, let's load up on energy real quick and try and climb up here somehow. Alright. Let's take us back to where we started. I don't know. Yes, it does. Back here. Okay. So yeah, I guess we go back to where we started. Kind of bummer there. Yeah, and by the way, I do notice that we have unused stat points. Just so you know, the way I play RPGs, I'm very masochistic. I like kind of grinding the levels first, and then once I grind the levels, then kind of from there slowly incorporating the bonuses. Just to kind of simulate this effect of growth. Alright, we've unlocked fast travel. Nice. Now, got a human being here to talk to. A castaway. It's been a while since I've seen someone who didn't stink of pals washed up here. This island is a living hell. The people I came with aren't with us any longer. Those damn pals ate every one of them. You be careful out there. Here, take some basic supplies. You need to toughen up if you want to survive out here. Hey, you gave me even more wood. Let's go. I'm so tired. I tried making graves for everyone at first, but when more than 100 died, I gave up on that idea. Damn. Honestly, being an Expedition survivor and knowing the shit that we're playing in Expedition 33 right now, felt... Here. Ignorance leads to death. There's a sliver of hope to be had if you manage to tame a pal, but none of my comrades was able to accomplish that. That's unfortunate. Hey, you have one of those ancient devices. With that, you should be able to make a pal sphere. If you make some, you can catch pals with them. Okay. We talk again. You got what it takes to be a pal tamer. Craft some pal spheres. Get out there and catch some pals. Pal tamers gain levels by catching pals, you know? Stay away from the tower until you get a little stronger. The Rain Syndicate controls that place. They're a dangerous group. You'll be killed for sure if you go now. My friends who tried ended up dead just like that. Of course they did. You got what it takes. Okay, cool. All right, cool. This is where the conversation repeats. Okay, so now I am officially hungry. And let's see here. Was there a way to use this guy to... Nope. That's the only place we got, the Plateau Beginnings. Alright, let's see. Let's open up this block menu and make a workbench like right here. Awesome. Move near planned build location for primitive workbench and hold F to build structures. Alright. We're going to hold F to build the structure. Okay. We got our first thing built. Let's go. Attack pals to weaken them, then press Q to throw a pal sphere to capture them. Well, I don't have any pal sphere availables. Required handiwork, no items in queue. Let's see here. So first, let us open the technology screen. Because we have inventory, so let's go to technology first. Alright, so these are all the things I can make right now with my technology. And I think I can use the technology point to be able to make one of these guys, which the smartest thing to do Let's see. Campfire is nice. I would need I have 7 technology points right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So I can get all these guys. Yes. So just going to do that super quick. Awesome. So wooden structure set for building bases using wood. Allows for building of wooden foundations, walls, ceilings, stairs, and other things necessary for shelters. Repair bench, we need more stone. Wooden chest, need more stone. Alright, so we can make a campfire and can't make pal spheres just yet, but let's see, a palladium fragment is going to be crucial to get. But what I can do right now is make some wooden structures. Yeah, wooden structure set and some campfire. So that's what we're going to do. Actually, handheld torch. Now let's do a wooden club first. We'll make like 2 of these because they have, what's it called? The equipment in this game, from what I remember, has, what's this? Has a duration. So you want to be mindful. Alright, so we got 2 wooden clubs. Awesome. Now we're going to select a recipe. Alright. We're going to build... Let's see here. We're going to build a campfire right here next to this person's campfire. Actually, to be fair, we're going to build our campfire over here. Lovely. Alright, current technology point 6. Can't cook anything just yet, but what would we need to cook stuff? Okay, we need to kill things. Either gather berries or kill things, which is understandable as far as the killing stuff goes. Alright, I'm burning, so Alright, cool. Build, so we made a campfire. Cool. Now foundations. This is going to be important. We're going to need to do... Alright, wooden foundation. Let's see here. What do we want? Where will we build our house? We could build it right here, but that's too cold. So what we're going to do is we'll build stairs that go down from here down there. Let's see. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's build stairs. Because I feel like this is how we'll be able to sort of connect. Okay, so it needs to be connected to a structure, huh? Alright, so what if we did foundation? Like right there. And then we did foundation. Like did it like right here. And then now we connect these foundations with some stairs. Okay. And then one more foundation for the stair. Yep. I just realized I think I died of hunger. Time to respawn. Okay. Respawn right here. which I'm surprised is letting me respond in other parts of the world that I don't have access. But all right, requires kindling. All right, so gotta get all that. Hold on, I just want to get all my shit. Take off. Awesome. Okay. Now let's continue this again. Foundation. Well, let me cancel this first. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, we're gonna use our hands because we don't want to waste the weapon durability here. Awesome. All right. So now that's happened. We're gonna build a foundation tall enough to connect to these stairs. Awesome. And now that is what's gonna start building this property. Awesome. And all right. Gonna keep on doing this, kind of just all right. And then what's gonna happen here is we're gonna put some stairs here. And then the foundation will go high enough to connect to up here. Let's see here. Awesome. So we have somewhat of a residence here. All right. Now we venture into the world. All right. Now look at all these little pals. Come here, nigga. That's right. Marking them. Marking them. Let's see here. All right. Just gonna gather all these berries. Gather that stone. Gather all these berries. We're gonna gather as much as we possibly can. Yeah, we're gonna keep on punching these stones away. Let's go. 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 Yeah, man. I'm just imagining oneself, like, if you were in a world like this and you just had to, like, figure it out. Brute fisting stone. I mean, I see it. I get it. That would be me. Just freaking, like, guts just murking away at the piece of just everything. All right, let's come on. Let's get some more stone. We need some of this. We need a good amount of it, to be honest. Okay, we got some palladium fragment. Let's go. Now we should be able to make our first pal sphere. All right. I want to get a good amount of stone. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I want to be able, at least I want to be able to break this one with my bare fist. Say I did. Let's see. Come on. Will we get it there? Will we get there? We'll require another couple rounds. Oh, we're making a dent. We're making a dent. We're making a dent. Let's go. 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 Yeah. Whack up. 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 Give me a 10. Give me a 10. Give me a 10. Please give me a 10. Give me a 10. Give me a 10. Okay, more palladium fragments. This is actually a crazy farm. Like, you know, just starting out the game, just having to just bare fist rocks. Rockley would be proud. Okay, I think after this one, we might be able to break this piece of bubble. All right, let's give it just one more round. Come on, come on. Let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get this guy. Okay, maybe I need another round of this. Hold up now. Hold up now. Don't test me, Stone. Don't test me, Stone. I'm gonna be that nigga. Don't test me. Come on. Alright. Some fragment. I need just one more fragment, but I also want to just get this. Bruh. It's like, yeah, you get like +5 XP for that, but like nothing crazy. Like, bro, I'm beating a rock to death. This is lore worthy. Watch everybody be like, dog, you can be so much faster if you like just major weapons. Alright, so this is like a part of the area. I will say, this definitely seems to be like the higher level of the house, because I want to build like foundation on here. So let's see. So first, not gonna lie, kind of up in my steez. But you're level 3. Shouldn't do this because I have a good feeling you'll be able to kick my ass. So let me just kind of. All right, let's see. Start production. Oh, I don't have enough wood, so. I already got one. Let's see, for food, storage. Let's see, power box. I'll be able to make it if I get some wood. And then repair bench. All right, so we need to get some wood first. Let's do that, shall we? All right, so I got 2 PAL spheres, luckily. Alright. Just gonna just chop down this wood with a wooden club. Let's see, that guy's still here. Let's try and throw a... Okay, that was a waste. I guess because the dude's actually dead, huh? Fair. Alright. I'm gonna get a little bit more wood. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna construct my base on this plot of land for sure. But first things first is getting as much wood as I possibly can. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna extend that foundation from the top of that spot down here, and not gonna lie, I think we're gonna murk that tamer. I know it's like, why are you doing violence so early? It's like, brother, he's in a very inconvenient. They're in a very inconvenient spot, and to be quite frank, I don't have any associations with him. This is an island that I'm not familiar with, so why would I care? You know. Let's keep on getting as much wood as we possibly can. Especially the fiber, because I have a feeling the fiber is going to help us with creating clothing. Alright, just one more. I know just one more round with this wooden club. And it's good, so. There it is, there it is, there it is. Okay. Alright, so now let's get to foundations. We'll start with this guy. And then we'll continue on. There we go, come on. Will it go lower from... Okay, so maybe if we built like... Yeah. All right, now we get the stairs. But like, okay. All right, actually, is there a way to like undo that actually? That was a terrible placement. All right, let's try this again. With just better foundation. Yeah, no, I'm getting hungry, I know. Alright, yeah, let me disassemble that guy. So then I get more to do this guy. And then boom. So now, this is like our little residence. Which, alright, let's actually get more wood though. Alright, so let's cut just a bit more wood because one, we're going to get hungry here pretty soon. And I want to be able to make campfire and get walls going, you know what I mean? Alright, so what we're also going to do is enter assembly mode and see if we can get that. Actually, let's see. Can we get the foundations even... Now let's see, will we be able to put a wall here? Okay. So not so much any wall happening there. And then with this campfire, entered assembly mode. Deassemble that. Okay. Do that. And then of course, do one more thing with the water. Awesome. And we'll probably just kind of just treat that as sort of like, this is the part of the house you can kind of get lost in, you know what I mean? Even though I have a good feeling we could definitely connect this gap somehow. Just thinking about it, it's like this is 2 stairs in one, right? So what if, all right, we go into assembly mode, all right? And then we add just one more tier foundation right here, and then we do stairs between these guys. And there. Okay, so how about this? We're gonna Is there a way maybe we can treat this sort of? Okay. I dig that actually. And then like foundation. Okay. And then boom. Okay. We can work with this actually. This is not too bad. Cause this is like, all right, what if, okay. 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 We're getting somewhere with a base here. We're going to figure out how this is going to all work out. Though, if anything, actually, what we should do is just disassemble all of this. Okay. All right. Because all this should be like connected more than likely through this guy right here. So then it's like wooden foundation. Boom. The foundation going here, connect here. Boom. And that's kind of like where you sort of put the wall at, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because then it's like, all right, cool. How are you going to protect this from the outside world? Well, that's where you put a wooden wall, brother. Let's see here. And can I put a wooden wall right here? Awesome. Now, in terms of closing this part off, don't know how I'm going to go about that just yet, but we'll figure that out. All right. Now, let me make some more wood. Okay, we're getting somewhere, though, y'all. We're actually getting somewhere. And this will kind of be like the ground level, if you will. Alright, I do need to start making a fire though pretty soon. Which what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a fire like right here next to like the entrance. Cause like the entrance is gonna probably be this area right here, so try to be fire be like right here. Campfire. Yeah, campfire right here should be decent. Okay. Slow progress, y'all. I appreciate the patience because like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not necessarily making it easier, but in due process. Okay. Alright, campfire. I need a couple more pieces of wood. Okay. Need 4 more pieces of wood to make the campfire. Weapon is damaged, so that means I'll probably want to wait till a repair kit. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let these fists do some talking. Let these fists do some talking. Alright, that's all I really needed. Alright, make some campfire right here. Hole to build, and then after we build, we're gonna have to cook something nice so that we don't die of hunger. Awesome. Now we're gonna roast some baked berries. Gonna make as much as we can. Okay, dope. Alright, we got 2 real quick. We're gonna acquire them. Then we're gonna go open up. What is this? Hold up. Let me look at these controls. Let's see, what was it? It was like hunger. Alright, so where would the eye? Come on. Where is my inventory? So I've made some of these items, but how do I access them? There you go. Use it on this guy. There you go. Alright, that should tide over the hunger for the time being. Alright, okay. Health recovers slowly too once we're out of that hunger mode, which is great. So yeah, we're just going to kind of keep on cranking these out to just gain some levels. Awesome. Current technology points 12. We're definitely okay. Now I feel like we're at that stage where we need to start using some of our deals to not get so caught up. Yeah. It's getting nighttime though, and this spot's probably going to get pretty dangerous. So once we get these berries cooked, we might not even be able to get all these berries cooked. We should be at least be able to have enough to be by that fire up there north. So that north fire and this south fire, both are going to proliferate. The entrances are our house, because I have a feeling the house is going to take up even some of this bottom area. And it may not take all the top area, just due to it being very difficult to sort of, you know, be in the middle. Although I might want to put a door there now that I think about it, but we'll cross that bridge when we cross that bridge. Right now, it's just getting all these baked berries. All right, one more. Awesome. Acquire them boys for real. And then let's see. Z. I'm gonna close damage. All right, so now we're kind of here. Let's see. Where are we at with production? All right, this is our only private workbench, and can't really make too much here. We might get our first what's it called? Our first, I don't even know what to call it. Our first pal, if you will. It might be that chickpea one. Awesome. So we should be full now. We got only one of these ores. Got one pal sphere. We got a couple berry seeds though. So now the trick is it's going to be cold at night. So we're going to be by the fire as much as possible. This guy. Let's see here. All right. Want to weaken this guy as much as possible. I wasted my chance, bro. What? Alright, hold up. Damn it. Okay, so you still take damage even after. Ugh. Burn damage is a bitch. Okay. Okay. Nevertheless, we're still building our base. It's going to take some time. Alright, now we're going to have to run over there. We're going to take it all. And then we're going to go in here to the inventory and we're going to... Alright, now that we got that going, let's see here. Ooh, some fried egg, nutrition, sanity 1. Let's make these boys. Nice. And then we're going to make some fried egg as well. Dope. Okay. Now we're going to use our bare hands to get some wood. You know, I would have hoped that, you know, it's like, hey, even though it's cold and all that, I'm still capable. Now, primary workbench, we're gonna have one just like right here. We're gonna build this boy right next to the fire. Awesome. Then we're also going to get some stone, which is probably going to give us some palladium fragments as well. And then we're also going to level up a little bit and then kind of go from there. Honestly, man, this game is like incredibly calming. Like Minecraft vibes for sure. Pokemon vibes a little bit. But then also a little bit of Stardew Valley, you know? It's kind of giving cozy game, but not too cozy because you can die and like not feel happy and safe. All right, let's see here. Let's pop another one of these. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm not mad at this at all. It's a very calming experience. Granted, it wouldn't be if I was homie like actually like, punching air. All right. Now, let's make... All right, we got one pal sphere. Keep on just punching air, baby. Just keep on punching air. Keep on punching. All right, let's try this again. How much more? We need more wood. Okay. We have a good amount of fiber too, so I'm pretty sure the fiber is going to allow us to make cloth as well. But let's not get too, you know what I mean, too ahead of ourselves right now. Let's just try and make as many PAL spheres as feasibly possible. All right, we got 2 PAL spheres in our collection. Honestly, I wouldn't mind having our house sort of like, or our base go, like our base probably like end like right here, if you will. All right. Get some red berries. Love that. All right, let's see. Stone pickaxe. Yes, please. Can you make 2 of those? I'll use up all the wood though. Start production. All right, stone axe. This will be very valuable for the boy. And then, of course, stone axe, and then stone made for stone, made for cutting wood. All right, we're just gonna do this guy. Love it. All right, now let's switch to this damaged wood club, which at some point we're just gonna let it break. And back at it again. Which once again, like I don't mind this guy breaking, like it's fine. Let the sun come up for a bit, because I want this guy to just go gone. Come on, brother. Come on, you know you want to break. You know you want to break. Just break for me, please. Break for me, please. Break for me, please. Brother, break for me. No, you don't want to break. That's fine. We'll just do this for the time being. Stone pickaxe. Actually, yeah, what happened to the other item I had? Oh, brother, don't tell me. Don't tell me. We have a stone axe. Okay, so it's just whenever it's damaged, it's damaged. I don't trust myself with this grenade, so I'm just going to kind of just leave it in the inventory. Cool. All right, ate some baked berries. Now let's get to the stone axe. Yeah, there we go. We get more wood for it too. Okay. See, now that's worth mentioning. Didn't know you'd get more wood for it. All right. Gonna make a repair bench next, honestly. All right, we got a lot of wood, so let's go and make some stuff then, shall we? Let's see. Select recipe. Let's make as many PAL spheres as we can. Which is one more, which leaves us with 3, which I think is a fair amount, honestly. We don't need... Handheld torch is actually going to be quite useful, knowing that we may need a little bit more fire with us whenever we're wandering around, if you will. So handheld torch is actually not a bad. Got one. The hold and work mechanic can also be tedious as well, but whatever, you know. Alright, come on now, come on now. One more. And magic, magic. Okay. So now that we got that out the way, stone pickaxe. These guys will probably want another stone pick, like 2 of these. Awesome. Now, what this also means is repair bench. We'll have that like right kind of here next to this guy. Gonna build a repair bench right next to the other bench. And so next to each other, next to the fire. And then whenever we get all of the base built, which is going to take some time, but now that we got a good amount of wood, I think we'll be able to make some pretty solid progress on it. I think we'll be in the clear. I think my next thing should probably get this cloth outfit. Because yes, we can capture pals, but more importantly, I want to be able to survive through the night, you know what I mean? There we go. We found our guys again. I'm just gonna kill him. So that guy's donezo, but we're gonna capture this one. Let's go. We caught a chickpea. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Press E to summon. First capture, let's go. Okay. Now, how would I... Alright. Now that we got that dude, I kind of don't want to hurt him anymore. But first, let's get this stone. Really kind of want to get rid of all the stone as much as possible from this area. Alright, we got some ore too, which is probably going to be useful for some item. Woo! The farming grind is real, y'all. I'm just a farming man, dude. Just a simple guy. Not much else to really say. I can imagine, though, doing this with friends and just talking about the random shenanigans of one's life, or even role-playing even. But, you know, this is more of just like a, hey, dude, let's just come and just kind of just see what a dope game this is. And so far, I can definitely see myself just kind of just getting lost in just the serenity of just, I don't know, just being a pal tamer. All right, now let's get to working on this. So this guy goes up there, and then we're going to lay another foundation, but down here. With stairs to connect. So then once this happens, we're going to build our foundation right here. More of this stuff. Alright, and I'm going to kind of do my best to kind of... Alright, cool. So... Alright, we're going to escape there for right now. Alright, let's get as much wood as we possibly can. No worries, way down by a lot, but only for a time. Let's do that. More foundation, more foundation, more foundation. Alright, and then let's get this guy out the way. Alright. Yep. Alright. And this is where our home front will end, right here. We'll probably add like... Whoa. Let's undo that, shall we? Alright. And then... wooden stairs to then go down. No, we probably won't go down there. So we will do wooden door. And that's one way to enter. And then another way to enter would also be from, but then it would create too many entry points. I want this to be blocked off, this to be blocked off, kinda. So if anything, probably like a window here. Okay. Then another wall with like a window, like right there. Definitely another wall with like a window, like right. Just want to be able to kind of see that from here. Heck yeah, okay. Almost on the right path, almost on the right path. We're going somewhere, we're getting somewhere. Alright. And then another wooden wall. Another wooden wall. Alright, wooden wall, boom. Wooden wall. Boom. Wooden wall. Boom. I would actually want to build a wall window kind of like right here, if you will. Then another one like right next. Okay, we're making progress here. Okay, let's let's see. Item recipe. Item management. Prepare a little bit of that boy. Okay, now. Also, too, let's see if we can make storage within the house. I need 15 wood. Okay. Challenge accepted. Let's see here. Because although our workbench and stuff is out here, we may want one inside for later, but let's see. We're going to focus on one more foundational thing. Let's get this guy done, Zo. Honestly, it's very honest man's work just to even get the right vibe to get like this property going. But I know it will be worth it. Okay. Storage. I need more wood already? Come on, brother. If I must. And I will. Alright, let's see if this little guy just being alive is just help me out. Alright. I love how slow this man's moving. It's beautiful. It's almost poetic. Alright. Wooden chest. We're going to put the chest right next to the workbench. Alright, now let's get this guy going, because we need to start storing some stuff in here, because oh my goodness, we're struggling. Alright, open. We're going to put wooden club in here. We're going to put this handheld torch in here. For certain. Let's see here. Baked beans. These are still solid. These are still solid. So we'll have to cook some items. I have arrows that I don't particularly need to use. We have some berry seeds that we're going to need to start growing at some point. Okay. Now, that's hard chickpea, so you got to worry about that right now. Alright, let's see. We can make... We got a good amount of those guys. Let's make the most amount of pals. Well, I used a lot of wood, actually. So let's just do one. Because I still need to remember, like, actually... hold up. Now I think about it. Enhance slots. Okay. So we're gonna enhance our weight for sure. Work speed. Actually gonna do it by 2. And then we're gonna increase our stamina. Okay. And then on technology, we have like 18 points. So old bow, foreshore, shoddy bed for the time being, cloth, yes, repair kit, this must, arrows, we'll need to replace those, stone spear, cloth outfit for sure, a feed box, yeah, foreshore, alarm bell, bell that sets alarms for PalWorld maze. That works. Hanging trap. Maybe worth it. We'll see. Fireball? Of course. Fire arrow? Why not? Berry plantation? Yes. Ranch? Yes. Okay. A lot of tech points to be worked on. Now, cloth can be made from wool, so I need to find wool. First of all, let's make some repair kits, actually, now that I think about it. Make, like, how many of these? Like, 4 of these. Nice. Nice. Alright, made some repair kits. Let's see here. Arrows, right on the bird about that. Right now the goal is to find some wool. And let's see. Since the fire is out here. Let's see here. Let's make this an enclosing real quick. Foundations, wooden wall. Alright, come on now, come on now. This is a very, very calming. Very chill vibes, very chill vibes, very... Like, I could honestly just, like... This game could just kind of be like, you know, my getaway, you know what I mean? My getaway, what does that even mean, actually? I don't even know what that means. There we go. Okay. Now, can we close it off? Oh, we need a little bit more wood. Honestly, we'll probably just get this tree. Alright, so that tree gives way so that we can finally close that part of the crib. Get moving to the next part of the crib, which is the... Alright, so how do I meet here in the middle kind of thing? Okay. I want to twist it to this side, kind of. Okay. Fire, 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 okay. Okay. Let's see. What we can do here is a wooden roof. That's like... Let's see here. Figuring this part out is going to be kind of tricky. And then we're just going to do like a wooden wall. Okay. Don't worry about your hunger, mate. We have the foods. We have the foods. All right. Yeah, I can see to where I need to extend even more so. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to close that gap. I know I will though. Alright. Make more fried egg. And make more of this. Awesome. Chickpea leveled up, which is dope. Alright, now I need to get more wood. Ooh, we're getting there, y'all. I'm almost, like, literally, I feel like once I can, what's it called? Get the cloth, PAL box, all those things. I think that's the wrap-up point right there. Alright, so we got all that wood. Now, what we're going to want to do, it's going to want to get in here. We're going to want to close it. And then let's see here. Let's figure out a way to sort of, if you will, you know what I'm saying? This is going to be kind of like a backyard area. So if I'm going to do that, go put this guy here. This guy here. This guy here. Alright, now let's build something for food. Alright, let's build this campfire right here. Hopefully it doesn't catch everything on fire. We'll see. Awesome, awesome. So now, what we're going to do here is we're going to build weapon foundation. Good. Wooden wall. Actually, we're going to disassemble that because we want a wooden wall right here. I don't mind making a wooden wall right there. Get a simple fact of a wooden wall. Alright, wooden wall. Actually. That's that thing. So now we're going to do a wooden roof over there. Another wooden roof to like... I would like want it to connect to that structure. Yeah. I need wool and a lot of wood. Okay. Okay. And then Bill, we'll see defenses, an alarm bell. And then Pal. Just need more wood to make a Pal box. And then hella wood to make a ranch. Okay, so I need to find wool. Brother, why are we burning? Why are we burning? Alright, there you go. Alright. Night's almost done. Let's see here. Alright, that should tide us over for just a little bit longer. Oh man, we're almost there. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Literally, we're almost there. I don't want to end the episode until we at least get some form of like a bed or something going here. Which... yeah, probably should have considered like... yeah. Yeah, all those guys. I mean, look at this. This whole entire area is just like teeming with life, dude. Hold on, let me see. Go to my inventory real quick. Do we have arrows? But I don't know if we have bow. We don't have a bow yet because we need more wood. Okay, so that means we get some of this guy. Da 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 da. Alright, the sun is poking out. Alright, we just need more wood. Okay, gotta love just the spawning of things. Okay, I got a good enough amount of wood to where I think I can get a bow. Yep. Gonna make at least one of these guys. Old bow. Should get us through some of this. Alright, I think that should be... honestly, I think it's going to take a little bit more of a while to get where I'd want to get with this. So, on that note, we're going to end the episode right here because, oh my gosh, if we really left ourselves to our own devices, I think we'd honestly go. This is like one of those games where, for someone like myself, I'm just going to keep on hyper fixating on the next task. But, man, all in all, I'm actually pretty excited about playing this game. I think we might do another episode pretty soon. And when I say pretty soon, for me, I'm going to record an episode pretty soon. But y'all are probably going to get this guy in a week's time or a couple days' time, depending on how I end up doing it. So look out for that. And on that note, it's your boy ThaniaBear, a.k.a. Natty, a.k.a. That Nigga. And we just got done with another Let's Play. Pretty excited with what we got coming with this series. In general, just with all the series we got going on. And like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and please, 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 please follow me on Twitch. Oh my goodness, follow me on Twitch. Please follow the boy on Twitch. It helps me out so much. You don't even realize how much it helps. But nevertheless, I love y'all. Be blessed and peace.